Do you want to know the quickest way to complete your code and submit your song for the Manufacture Your Music Ear Sketch competition? Well, in under 10 minutes, we're going to code our own Manufacture Your Music song. The first thing is to go to the template code, which is just a bit.ly, MYM, code sample, click return. We'll open up Ear Sketch. If you're not logged in, you should probably log in so you can import to edit using that code in your upper right hand corner. Once you import to edit, you might also want to change the name to whatever name of the song that you would like. So let's get started. First, you can title your song. Maybe you want to write manufacturing is cool, or you might just write going to give a simple my song is awesome. Then, as we're going to go through the engineering and manufacturing design process as we create the song, it is really important to think about your song vision, your target audience, and mood. You want to think about this before you start putting in the sounds to your song. So maybe your song vision is fast-paced, dancing song. Maybe your target audience is high school students. And because it's winter, it's a little cold, you really want everybody to be happy. So this is the same thing that you would do when you're creating a product. You would simply say, what is your vision? Who's your audience? What mood do you want them to be? And then you would start to design your product. So now we're going to design our song. We're going to select raw materials, and that means our tempo, the beats per minute, the speed of our song, and our instruments. So we wanted our song to be fast-paced and dancing, so I'm going to put a tempo of 130. 120 is your basic pop song, your basic marching beat, so I'm going to go a little bit faster. Okay, now it's time for some sound library. I gave an example. Drum is our first sound. This drum is a variable that is holding this percussion sound that I'm about to play. So after we have a drum, let's add a bass in. Click equals, create my bass variable. Anytime I put equal, basically the sound, the word bass, every time we use that is going to be the sound that we are storing in the word bass. So go over to my sounds, I'm going to go to instruments, I'm going to click bass. I'm going to find one that maybe sounds happy. I think I like that one. I'm now going to click the blue clipboard right here and click paste. Now I have my bass. I'm going to keep going. We're going to make this fast because we're coding our Manufacture Your Music song or manufacturing our song in less than 10 minutes. Come over here, take off my bass, put my keyboard in. Let's see. It's a little slower. I like that. This is fast, fast-paced, dancing, has a little bit higher tempo. Okay, we're going to throw that on in. Okay, after bass, let's do vocals, which I like to write VOX, Vox. Create my equals, create my variables, put in my vocals. Alicia Keys always makes me happy. So let's throw in those vocals. And last but not least, let's put in some strings because we need a total of 5 tracks to make our sound. So taking off my vocals, throw in some strings. I like the Boykins here. That's a little slow though. Definitely hip-hop guitar if we want a fast-paced song. There we go. Now I have 5 different instruments, and now I just have to layer them in on tracks. So design the product. We can add our comments for song structure, verse, chorus, and then we're going to prototype and test. And this means we're going to add in our fit media. Fit media is our command that tells the computer to play a sound. If you notice, it's camel case with a capital M in the middle. So we are adding our structure, designing our project, creating our first verse. We're going to put in our drum sound from up top. It's a variable, so it's going to hold that RD roll percussion. We're going to put that on track number 1. We're going to start it at measure 1, and we're going to end it at measure 9, so it plays 8 full measures. Come down here, and we're going to put in our bass sound right here. We're going to put this on track 2. It has to be on a different track. We'll start this on also measure number 2, so it fades in. We're going to layer the instruments in, but we're going to end it at 9. Coming here, I'm going to put my vocals in, Vox. I'm going to put this on track 3. We're going to start it at 4 because usually the vocals don't start right at the start of the song, and we'll end it at 9. Okay, now we have our chorus. Same thing. Let's add our drum to our chorus, but we're going to put it on a different track. We're going to go 4, but we're gonna start a chorus at measure 9, and we're gonna play our chorus for 4 full measures. So we'll play it to measure 9, measure 10, measure 11, measure 12. So we'll stop at measure 13, and then we'll do the same thing here. Let's put our bass back in, have it play from measure 9 through 13, but we're going to put it on track 5, 9, 13. I know I'm going fast, but this is your opportunity to pause, think about if you want to add a few more different sounds. I'm reusing the drum and the bass. I am going to put the strings in now in my chorus to kind of switch it up a little bit, but you have the opportunity if you wanted to add additional sounds in designing your song, you could. Remember, every sound needs to be on a different track. You can start and end your measures in different places. Okay, going along with the design of the song, I'm gonna do my fit media. We're keeping our drums the same. We're gonna put this on track number 7, and we're gonna start it on track 13. And because we played our first one for 8 measures, we'll play this 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're gonna end at 21 here. Coming back here, we're going to put back in our vocals because we're in a verse. We're going to put this on track number 8. And then we'll start this at 15 and we'll end it at 21. And then coming down here, our final one, we haven't used our keys yet, so let's drop our keys in. We'll put this on track number 9, we'll start that at 15 too, and going to 21. Okay, so now we've done step 4 and 5. We prototyped and test. We added our sounds. We've added some comments for structure. We've created a verse, chorus, and verse 2. Now it's time to assemble and construct. Here we might want to add in some of our beats. So maybe we want a drum beat to go throughout the back. So I'm going to come back over here, click on my drum. I'm actually going to search for make beat. And I'm going to paste in a sound right here that could be looped. This sound will be looped. We'll put it on track number 10. So we have 10 full tracks. Because we're going to just start it, we've already said it's going to start at measure 1. I'm just going to type in measure here. And then I have to give it a beat string, putting in my quotes. Every time I want it to play, I put a 0. If I want it to hold a beat, I put in a plus sign. Okay, I've created my string. This is my beat string, so this is going to repeat itself every measure with the step sequence of those beats. Awesome, now it's time to run and debug my code. I'll click run, fingers crossed that it works. We have a successful script. I don't see any errors. I also have 10 tracks. I have more than one artist, and it is over 36 seconds. Time to play my song. I like the way it sounds. Then I'm ready to go back to my script and click submit to competition once I'm logged in. See, manufacture music under 10 minutes.